Yeah, I'ma make what I want. I don't have a genre. Adapt to any style. I'm a rap iguana. You'll see me doing stand-up comedy, but I act in dramas. Who the best? You can ask your mama. Who the kid that made his way to be an actor? Who the one that spit more verses than the pastors? Who the one gonna change the game until it's backwards? Who the kid that paved the lane for the ones after? I'm the only tough rapper who ain't rapping about moving keys. Only thing I shoot is films, and I've been on a shooting spree. I feel like in 2002 right now. Between me and you, I'm supposed to be in school right now, but instead I sit here working on these passion projects, writing movie scripts, albums, TV shows, a lot of content. Each move meticulous, cause I know God is watching. You can't put me in a box, this is not a coffin. I'll probably start nodding off when you talk, cause it got exhausted. Couldn't fill a bottle up with the stuff that we got in common. You can drop the act, they drop it like flies, and they still falling. They can feel it in the air when I walk it like Phil Collins. I would be rich and famous if I had a dime for every time someone told me don't forget them when I'm rich and famous. When it comes to top 10, not gonna stop till the name Trent is in the conversation. Goat of entertainment, and that's where acting and rapping told you that I was greatness. You don't wanna make this about the bars, man, I'm just saying. You don't wanna talk about the art, man, I'm just saying. Please don't talk about pushing P when y'all just playing. Who really does it like me? The rap's so hot, make the North Pole 100 degrees. I think I'm causing global warming, it's like summer to me. The movie about my life gonna be something to see. It's like, man, who really does it like me? I mean, they all falling short, it ain't nothing like tease. I gave this one out for free, think I should run up the fee. The movie about my life gonna be something to see, for real. Just working on these passion projects. This is my passion project.
Back in the green room, y'all know what it is, man. Thank you for all of the subscribers. Thank you for everybody tuning in. Thank you for telling a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Thank you for the numbers that are increasing weekly. Fresh off of Little League practice. I just left Little League practice again. It's a comedy like you have never seen before. But two things I want to say, and then the floor is yours. December 5th, the intern Trent is dropping his mixtape. December 5th. Let's go. Give it up to Trent. You see him. You see the freestyle every show. You see that. You like, who's this guy? That's the intern Trent. Mm-hmm. Super dope. Mixtape coming December 5th.
Nice.
Secondly, he is back from Jamaica, and I want to hear the whole story. I have questions, but the floor is yours, man. Welcome, Trey Elliot, back to the green room, fresh off his plane from Jamaica.
Literally.
Man.
Jet lag. You look jet lag.
Let me get my popcorn ready. Do tell, brother.
First, I just want to say I'm glad to be back.
Yes.
I want to say I'm glad that I'm here to talk about it.
Okay. All right. You just got back. Literally.
I got back at midnight. And I want to say thank you to everyone who, all the phone calls, all the text messages, all of the concerns, everything. I appreciate it. It helped me mentally, everything, spiritually, whatever. Because a lot of people looked at it and just thought it was like a light situation, but it really wasn't. I was at one point scared for our lives.
Wow. Like during.
That's how serious.
Okay, yeah, during
it. And where your mental went, So it was moments where I tried to be light because I had to make sure other people around me felt good. So I was trying to lift other people's spirits while being in fear of my own. You know what I mean? And So
if you don't mind.
Yeah.
You feel your life in what regard? Like what? Give me what happened. Like.
Okay, so if anybody don't know, I was in Jamaica during a Category 5 hurricane, and they haven't seen destruction like that in over 30-something years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, when I get there, and then I'm gonna be bouncing, but I'll go in order.
But you were in the grill, right?
In the minute, I was in the grill.
In the grill,
Jamaica.
Okay.
So, when we got there on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, everybody's like, why didn't you check the weather before you came?
My number one question was, they didn't see that it was a hurricane coming? Like, I'm talking about everybody that was there. Anybody that was in Jamaica, like, y'all didn't see it was a hurricane coming?
So the answer to that is every black person check the weather before they go 2 miles away from their house.
Okay.
We always check the weather before we do anything, especially when we're traveling.
And then ignore it.
No. We check the weather to see what kind of outfits we need to bring.
Right.
Right.
What am I going to put on?
We always look at the weather. Okay, I'm going to wear this day. I'm going to wear this day. Oh, shoot, it's raining for this day. Then I'm going to bring these shoes because I don't mind if they get wet. Okay. Whatever they. I checked the weather.com several times because you be excited. So even when we on the road, I'm like, okay, Phoenix, I'll check the weather all week. Check it every day. Phoenix, okay,
so you know how to pack.
That's how to know how to pack. Yeah. It said rain for 2 days, sunny for the rest. It didn't say anything about a hurricane. But why it didn't say anything about a hurricane? Because it wasn't a hurricane at one point. It was just considered a tropical storm.
Okay.
That happened to turn into a hurricane.
Picked up momentum.
It picked up a lot of momentum that turned into a hurricane. So I didn't see anything about a hurricane. So I did not know. And probably damn near the 29 other thousand
people
tourists didn't know. Now some of them knew probably, but I could bet a lot of them didn't know. So
before you left, of course you did.
Before we left, did not know. Left Wednesday night, got there Thursday. When I got there Thursday, that's when everybody is talking about it on the island.
Wow.
And they're like, oh no, this tropical storm is picking up and turning into a hurricane. It's in the middle of the ocean, headed towards Jamaica. So we like, oh shit. Ivy's like, oh shit. So everybody in the big group that I, in the group that I was with, who, went out there to perform for, everybody's like, and even on the resort, because there's a lot of people. It's not packed because of the time of season, but it's still a good amount of people. People start like trying to get the fuck up out of there. So I'm looking at Ivy like, Ivy's like, babe, yo, we need to go. Right. I was like, yeah, we need to go.
Yeah.
We looking at flights.
Yep.
Everybody got the memo at the same time because flights are either oversold, booked, or they were price gouging. $3,000 one way to get from Jamaica to Miami. Ooh. Because we like, we just need to get back to the U.S.
Ooh, man.
So a lot of people was fumbling like, and then
none of her flight stuff was worked. None of her
no, because there was no availabilities.
Okay.
You gotta remember everybody trying to get out there, so there's not going to be
we don't care if your flight attendant, everything booked.
If the seats are filled, you can't get on there. And then she can't fly other airlines at this moment because she's on a medical leave. So until she gets off her medical leave, then we could fly other airlines as well. So we was like, damn. And it's gonna be more because nigga, later on you're gonna hear about the private jets we was trying to get. We was trying to get all kind of shit out of there. So all right, fuck, we can't get out Friday. Let's look at Saturday. Everything booked. Maybe one or two people was able to get a ticket, and like, they changed my ticket, and they'll hit us because I'm in a group chat of the group that I perform for, and I see Friday, hey, I got out. Saturday, they'd be like, I was able to get on the flight. So we looking at flights, every flight, cancel, like, or oversold, overbooked, couldn't get on the flight.
Right.
Next day, we get a message, airports are closed. They closed the airports 2 days before the storm even happened.
Wow.
2 days before the storm even happened. So Saturday night, we get a message, airports are closed. Last flight is going out 12 o'clock Sunday afternoon. That there's only like 2 flights leaving. After that, airport was closed.
Right.
We couldn't get on none of those flights.
Coming in, nothing going out.
Nothing coming in, nothing coming out. Sunday. So Saturday night we was like, fuck, we stuck.
So the show itself, did that even happen?
They was going to cancel the show, but then once they closed the airport and we were stuck, they was just like, okay, we'll do the show. Because they were like, yo, we're not going to do the show. Because they was like, we don't know what we doing because everybody's trying to go home.
Leave, yeah.
Now, had I been able to leave, then I wouldn't, it wouldn't have been no problem because everybody was trying to go home. Yeah. It was like, if you can make it home, go home, whatever. If you can't, then we'll figure it out. So once I realized I was stuck, I said, all right, Trey, I'm stuck. We stuck. A lot of us on here is stuck now. What are you going to do? So I was just like, then I was just trying to psych myself out mentally. That's when I did the little video, like, hey, this is Trey Elliot reporting live from whatever. And I was telling the truth. We stuck. We gonna ride this thing out. Boom, boom, boom. And, I did the show and, you could tell people was still, just mentally going through it. Like, oh, how the fuck we gonna get out of here? What's gonna happen? And so we just like, if we gotta just ride it out, we gotta ride it out. Saturday, Sunday come along, whatever. I think the hurricane happened Monday night, Tuesday. So Sunday.
Those airports Saturday, hurricane didn't hit till Tuesday.
So flights could have left Sunday and Monday. Then a lot of people would have been able to leave. So I like, all right. So once I got my mental saying, all right, and then call my moms, like, hey, because everybody started getting wind because now in the United States, everybody is talking about this big ass hurricane that's about to hit Jamaica. Right. So now my mom is worried. My dad is worried. Everybody is like, who knew I was out here, worried like crazy. Like, yo, are you still there? Get the fuck out of there. People are
like they knew when you didn't.
Yeah.
Like they knew he didn't.
They're like,
I don't know if you heard this.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. They're like, yo, get the fuck out of there. And I'm like, yo, I can't. What are you still doing there? I'm like, yo, I tried to, people ain't making me feel any better. I'm like, yo, I tried to leave.
Act like I'm just on vacation.
So the night of the hurricane, or the day of before the hurricane happened, or that Monday, I'm in the lobby, and the DJ that goes to Jamaica whenever I go, he'll DJ the parties and the day parties and things that we have. He was there, and his wife had just passed away from cancer. So the host who brings us out there was like, yo, she was like, I just wanted all of us, the family.
Host that brings you out there.
Yeah, the lady who
the host. That's what I heard.
Golden Days Travel. She's the CEO of Golden Days Travel, and she's the one that flies me out and puts me up, and she has
the
like a group of people, entertainers like me, CeCe Peniston.
Oh wow,
travel a lot, and like the DJ from Chicago, DJ High Speed. His wife passed away like 6 months ago from cancer. This trip was more so like, I'm doing this for the day ones who've been rocking with me and blah, blah. So I was like, yo, Speed. I was like, yo, this the morale and the temperature, the people in the whole resort. I said, everybody just down and everybody looking scared. I said, man, just bring your equipment out here. I said, and let's set up a speaker and a mic, and we just going to just play some music in the lobby, and we going to host a little impromptu karaoke.
Okay.
And so when I put on my Instagram, that's what I was doing. He just set something up in the lobby, a speaker, and I talked to the manager of the hotel. I was like, yo, we going to do this. And he was like, so,
Ain't nobody going anywhere.
Yeah.
And we started doing karaoke, and people, I'm white people.
Do it until electricity goes out.
Everybody just started coming around and just started participating, you know what I mean, to get their spirits up. because everybody could tell everybody was scared and down. So everybody just had a good time for a few minutes. And I'm doing this and I'm scared. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, yo, you know, we gonna
the hurricane's going on at this point?
The hurricane hasn't even come yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The anticipation of it coming was more scarier than the actual, you know, while it was happening because the night of the hurricane, I'm in my room. That's when I had my mental breakdown. The night before the hurricane hit. Monday night, I'm in my room. The hurricane is coming after midnight Tuesday morning. It started raining that Monday night. I'm in my room and I'm just on the social media and I'm reading every meme, every news article, everything on social media about this hurricane. And it's just not looking good. Mm-hmm. And I came across one article or meme that was like, this hurricane, Jamaica has never seen anything like this in over 30-something years, a Category 5. Nothing is like this has ever hit Jamaica since then. This is going to be an apocalyptic destruction of the island. Nigga, I read that.
I want to get off social media.
Nigga, I saw that and I lost it. And I was like, yo, I looked at Ivy, I said, yo, you see this? I was like, and mind you, we surrounded by water. We're surrounded by water. So not only am I in a third world country and a Category 5 hurricane is coming, I am on a resort surrounded by water. So we end up moving. Avi was like, yo, I don't want to be in this room because the resort is made up of 3 different resorts, but it's all in one. So on the left side of the resort is Grand Lido. In the middle of the resort is called the Royalton Hideaway. And on the right side is just called the Hideaway. So it's 3 resorts. So it's a big ass resort. So we were at Grand Lido at the end, and at the end, everything was surrounded by water. So Ivy was like, yo, we need to change our room to get in the middle of the resort to where we're not just surrounded. So it took a long time for them to do that. Because mind you, in Jamaica, everything is slow. You like anything will throw them off. If initially your name spelled wrong and they look at the reservation, it takes them an hour to figure it out.
I used to do a bit about that. If you ever go to Jamaica, man, don't be in a rush for anything. Running. You get the taxi at the airport, like, y'all, I'm going to be late for my flight. Soon come, man. Soon come.
And that's when anything, I'm like, yo, it's just the wrong initial. Like, I don't have my middle name on this, but my middle name's on my light. You know, it throws them off. So we got the room in the middle of the resort. We like, bet. We're on the 2nd floor. We like, bet. Now, they done briefed us that day that the hurricane was coming. So everybody's in the dining facility. Everybody that's staying on the resort. The guy's briefing us. If you're on the lower level, everybody has to shelter here in the dining hall. We will have beds and mattresses and things for you guys to sleep on. If you're on the 2nd or 3rd floor, you can choose to stay in your room. I said, we're going to stay in our room because we're elevated. I don't want to be low. I don't know what's going to happen. So I read that apocalyptic destruction. I break down mentally. Ivy's like, get it together. She's like, I said, but yo, like, I didn't know when the hurricane came, if it was going to flip the island upside down and we all in the Atlantic Ocean. You know, so I don't know. And that's the thing. It's funny, but like, nigga, when you think you might die, and I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to go out like this. So then we go in survival mode. So Ivy's like, you know, her flight attendant mode, listen, you can't swim. If anything happens, when we're in a position to where you got to hold on to me, but I'm going to teach you how to make a life jacket, a life vest using your pants. These are the conversations we had.
I know.
Man,
I didn't know that.
So we talking survival mode. You know what I mean?
Denim.
And look, and one of my jeans, I said, well, I can't use these jeans. I got a hole in it.
They wet. The air will stay in.
Right.
So
physics.
So she shows me that video. So we coming up with a game plan, like, okay, whatever. She's like, because you can't swim. And my whole time, I'm like, well, even if I was Michael Phelps, how the fuck that's going to help me in the Category 5 hurricane?
Who can swim out of a...
And so she's tracking a hurricane on her phone. So I said, yo, I saw that shit about the apocalyptic. I'm like, yo, we about to die. It's a wrap. I put the phone down. So I'm not looking at social media no more. Now, we trying to sleep. We can't sleep. She got her phone. She's tracking the hurricane on the weather.com or on the whatever tracker. So you just see the hurricane thing. You see it going closer to the island. And so we get very choppy sleep. The sleep is very spotty. Like sleep for like 30 minutes, wake up. Like, oh, is it morning yet? You know, it's raining, but the hurricane ain't come. So she can't sleep. So now she's panicking. So I'm like, all right. So we tracking it. And it was like, oh shit, it's about to come. Boom, hits. Now I don't know when it hit because
when it hits, room shaking,
it touched the island. Now I don't know what to expect.
Okay.
So then when it hits, then you could just hear the wind picking up. So the wind was like 175 miles per hour.
Yeah.
The rain starts coming down. I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay. And like if it's just like this, like we okay. You know, and then our patio's kind of shaking, and I'm like, I think we okay. But then we hear things bling, bling, bling out in the hallway. I'm like, yo, what is that? You know, so she's just tracking it, and luckily Negril is on the west side of the island, so everybody thought Kingston was going to get hit hard, but it moved over. It kept moving more west, more towards us, more west, more west, and every time it would move more, we was just like, oh shit, like it's
y'all didn't.
Yeah, I was like, we about to be in the path. But thank God, even when it would turn, it was like go back that way, and we didn't get the direct. It went through Montego Bay, which is about 2 hours driving from the grill. So we caught all the winds and rain and everything, but I'm like, all right,
Montego Bay got it worse.
So you guys switching the rooms, did that really help or make a difference?
It helped and it didn't help. It helped us because by the grace of God, through all the prayers. Just by being in our room, we was like, okay. And the hurricane went for like 8-9 hours.
Damn.
So we're in the room.
That's a shift.
Yeah, we're in the room. Yeah. And that's what I told her. That's so funny. I said, yo, just look at it like a work shift. I said, if we can get through this work shift, we okay. And we got peanut butter, and we ordered bread, peanut butter and jelly and things like that. She was ordering all that. We had stocked up on a lot of water. We had our Jamaican rum. We had wine. We just like, yo. So I'm trying to just keep my mind off of everything while the storm happening. So I'm watching the Allen Ivan documentary on Prime Video. She's like, yo, turn it off. I can't hear the storm. I need to hear. So I'm like, damn, I'm trying to keep my mind off of it. Right. So I go look outside a little bit, and I'm just like, damn. So we had Wi-Fi the whole time.
So it never went out?
That the storm.
Shit. What?
But man, listen, we had Wi-Fi the whole time that the storm was happening. So after the storm, after it kind of let up, I was like, okay, because we saw when it left. Okay, it left. Even when it left, you could still get winds and rain and stuff, but it just wasn't
the
on
thick
the island.
of it, yeah.
So we was like, okay. So then we start hearing people outside because they dropped off some sandwiches to us during the hurricane, right?
But let me stop real quick. Let me ask you. So while it was going through for the 8-9 hours, what you heard and what you saw, what was that?
I just heard a lot of wind.
Just high wind.
High winds, whistling. You could hear things being knocked over.
But it was at night, you said?
No, it was in the morning.
In the morning?
Yeah,
okay.
The rain started that night, but it hit in that morning, like 9 o'clock Tuesday morning.
So as far as your eyes could see, could you see things like...
when I looked out the patio, you see the trees just going, okay. You can hear the water just, you know what I mean? And I was like, all right, it's happening. And then we was hearing noises and things. And after those 9 hours, we walked out of I'm thinking everything was good because we went, 2 of our homegirls went too. And they was sending us things like videos. And one of my homegirls, Patrice from Vegas.
Okay.
She was there?
Her window, her patio window broke. Like a big ass thing hit her window, broke her window, her patio door, whatever. So she sent us that. We was like, damn. We was like, yo, anything happen for flooding, we gonna go to your room because she was on 1 floor higher than us.
Oh, okay. She was on 3rd.
So we go out after the hurricane, you know, still raining, but we go out. And when we walk out, bruh, I was like, holy shit. Big ass windows gone. Like a big ass hotel window. Done. Doors knocked down. All the glass from doors and shattered. It was like an apocalypse destruction within the resort.
Pictures?
I got pictures and videos I show you. And we was like, wow. Roofs caved in, all kind of shit. I was like, I would not have thought this resort got messed up like it did just based off of us.
What's your room?
Yeah, based off of my room. And then we went down to the diner hall and we saw all the families and all the people down there in the diner hall, you know, and it was just like, wow. And then the Wi-Fi cut off.
Wow.
2 hours after the hurricane, Wi-Fi cut off. Wow. So now I was supposed to leave. I was supposed to have left Monday. So now Tuesday come, everybody kind of go down. They briefing us again. They have a briefing now, and everybody's stuck. So now the hotel is like, okay, whoever had reservations that was supposed to leave this day, you have to come to the front desk.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have no power, no electricity, whatever. Down there, even though we still had it in our room, they started running off of generators. So they like, okay, you supposed to leave Monday. So now we'll do 2 days at a time. So I had to pay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Because you were supposed to.
I had to pay for, I was supposed to leave Monday. So I had to pay for Monday night, Tuesday night.
Extra days.
Like $500 and something dollars.
Yeah. Fucking windows going. I gotta pay. They gotta pay to live in the projects.
And we don't have no amenities,
no food,
nothing. And I did, and I'm like, yo, I'm not tripping that we don't have the amenities right now. I get that, but I'm like, yo, you can't. What you want us to pay? You know what I mean?
So kick us out if we don't pay.
And then the Wi-Fi went out, so we had to go 36 hours. We went 36 hours without Wi-Fi. That's what started making people go crazy. Now we're down in the dining hall. They started serving hot meals. And somebody told us, hey, there's Wi-Fi at the resort next door, a resort called Couples, which is about a 15-minute walk. This was at night. I was like, yo, babe, let's go. We're going to go get because we've been without Wi-Fi. We can't facilitate nothing. No airlines, nothing. We can't talk to nobody. And the guy who told us was like, it's dangerous to go now because you got to walk through the water, whatever. I was like, fuck that. We went. Got out, me, her, Patrice, and our other homegirl. We walked through that beach, through them trees, whatever, and got behind the resort, on the beach behind the resort, and our Wi-Fi popped up, and there was a security lady there. She's like, what are you guys doing here? We was like, we just need Wi-Fi.
No water.
And all these
Wi-Fi.
messages started coming up. And we was like, okay, we got to be here for a minute. So we was like, yo, let's just see if we can get into that lobby to see if we can get a room there. So the security lady let us in the lobby, and the manager came out, the Jamaican lady. He was like, where are you guys from, whatever? He was like, we were staying over there at Grand Lido. She said, they let y'all out? I was like, we snuck out. And she was like, you guys want something to drink? You guys want food? We was like, yes. And we looked around. It looked like nothing happened on that resort.
Oh, wow.
And all these messages start coming in. And I got one message from a girl that was like, I don't know how she found me, but she just said, hey, I saw a post of yours. My brother's from England. We're from England. My brother is out there. We haven't talked to him in over 36 hours or 48 hours. We are so worried. Is there anything you could do? And I said, well, I'm just letting you know there's no Wi-Fi. That's why you haven't heard from him. I said, but send me a picture. And she sent me a photo of him. She described him to send me the photo. And so I'm getting these messages while we get the Wi-Fi at this resort. Right. But we only got a small amount of time to be there. But we asked her, do you have rooms?
Small amount of time because they kicking y'all out or what?
Yeah, because they like, you guys can't be here that long. But we said, hey, do you got rooms? They said, we do have rooms. I said, we staying here. But we didn't stay there that night because it was already 10, 11 o'clock. Okay. She was like, I don't want to charge you $300 just for tonight when the night is over. So, but she was so nice, and she gave us a ride back to the projects.
Right. The project.
And I get back there, and everybody just around looking like zombies, just like, oh my God, looking at all the destruction. And I'm walking around, I find her brother.
Stay in the same place you were?
Yep.
Wow.
And I said, yo, Ivy said, is your sister named Danny? He was like, yeah. I was like, I showed her the message, and then I took a picture with him. And then the next day, when I was able to get back to the couples resort where we were staying, I sent it to her. She was like, oh my God. She was just, it tears me up.
Yeah. That's real, bro. That's real.
Because if it was my sister,
right.
That's what I started thinking about. Like, damn, she would have wanted to find me. You know what I mean?
Right.
My fault.
No, it's all good.
No, it's all good, man. Because
like, damn, so that for me,
that's amazing. It's amazing, and just regardless, is amazing. But how long was it from when you got the message to when you found the brother?
18, 19 hours, because she sent it to me when I wasn't getting the Wi-Fi. And when
I mean from when you saw the message to when you found the brother.
This is how good God worked. Literally 30 minutes.
See, that's what I'm saying. Wow. That's fucking amazing, bro.
30 minutes.
That's amazing.
30 is like I just walked into him.
That's amazing.
And I was like, and me and Ivy looked at each other and said, yo, I think that's old girl's brother. And their mom reached out to me. The sister they just kept messaging me like, you brought so much relief to my family.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, that was Kim.
Right.
She would have flew, she would have swam. You know what I mean? So that like touched me right there.
That's real.
And I did that for another family. They was looking for their people. And God was just working.
Right.
When we checked out of the hotel to go to couples, when we checked out of the projects, they didn't want us to leave. It was like, we was like, yo, they was like, what are you guys doing? Whatever. And that's when it was a moment I got afraid. I was like, yo, why they don't want us to leave? And then my mind started going like, just thinking all type of crazy shit. I was like, yo, they cut the Wi-Fi off. We can't communicate with nobody. I was like, are they trying to trap us here? Like, I was like, yo, I'm scared to eat the food. I don't know if they trying to poison us. And like, my mind was going I was like, yo, I felt like I was about to be in a horror film. Like they was setting us up for some type of...
Your anxiety was on
yeah.
1,000.
And as we were trying to check out, I run into this other couple, this dude. I was like, hey man, we about to go to couples because they got the Wi-Fi. It looked like nothing ever happened over there. And Ivy was talking to his wife. And so then when I get over there, I got a message and somebody was like, hey, I'm looking for my sister and her husband, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yo, send me a picture. And she sent me a picture. It was those people that we had just talked to. I can't even make this up when I left. And I was like, yo, they are good. I just spoke to them literally 20 minutes ago. Don't worry, they okay. And then it's, oh my God, thank you so much.
The Wi-Fi recon.
Yeah, man. And so then, bro, from that point, when we got the couples, we felt so much better. But then that's when the catastrophe with all the flights canceling. Every flight we canceled, we booked we had like 8 flights booked because we didn't know what was going to stick, what wasn't going to stick. Everything kept canceling every single day. And we was like, fuck. So we was just like, hey man, like we gotta, so people was like, yo, try Kingston. So we booked a flight to leave out of Kingston. But then the embassy sending us emails because we registered with the embassy while we was over there. They was like, it's not safe to go to Kingston, all this shit. So they tried to scare us to going into, I said, fuck that, I'm from Jersey. We going to Kingston. And so we had our ticket for Kingston booked for like 3 days and we never canceled that ticket. But we kept trying to fly out of Montego Bay, but Montego Bay got fucked up so bad. I mean, the airport got messed up so bad. There was no way to get out of that airport. And Kingston Airport didn't get hit that bad. So they was actually the first airport that started taking out flights. So we just had to stay there and pay that $300 every day until... You know what I mean? But we didn't mind. I didn't mind. Because like, yeah, we got Wi-Fi, we got food, everything. It's like nothing ever happened on this resort. And people was stuck when old white people was like, I've been here for 10 extra days. Because they got the means and shit. Like, like if old white people got stuck, people was stuck. If
white people in dire straits, niggas is
stuck. And so we was trying to get private jets, bro. We was trying to get out of there. Ivy was calling her people from her private jet company, like, and her friends that she knew who boyfriends was pilots was like, yo, they said they can come get y'all. It's just but they just gotta see, there's nowhere for them to fly into. And we was just like we was just trying to whatever, man. And I woke up one day and I just go online and I see John Cia just started a GoFundMe. I looked, I said, what is this? It was a GoFundMe. Whoa. It was like, yo, we got to get Trey home. He just stuck. We can't get him, but we just got to figure out, we just need to help him in whatever capacity. And I was like, wow. And I seen like people was just donating just money because
Who did this?
John Cia.
Comedian.
Yeah. And she was just like, yo, he's out there paying for mad unexpected expenses and things that he didn't expect.
How does he know that?
She was messaging me.
Okay.
Yeah. And she was just like, we got to help our brother out. And people was just donating. And then Tiffany had to just call me randomly. I'm like, called me. I'm like, hello.
Tiffany got the good Wi-Fi.
I'm at the bar, because I'm at the good resort now. So I'm at the bar. I'm like, yo, hello. Okay. I'm like, who is she's like, nigga, do you need help? I'm like, who is this? She said, you don't got time to be asking who this is and you in a crisis. This is Tiffany Haddish. I said, oh shit.
She Ready Airlines.
Yeah, right. I was like,
Do you
yo,
need help?
I was like, yo, Tiff, I don't know what I need. I just need to get the fuck up out of here. And you know,
You
she
acting
was like, I see, you know, this, and I had to call you to make sure you're okay. And I was telling her what was going on. She's like, brother, I love you. I'm gonna, you know, send you whatever. Like, but mad people just started sending shit to this GoFundMe.
Right.
And people, I was getting all these messages like, yo, man, be scared, get home safe, like all this. And I was like, wow. It made me realize that a lot of people can't see that kind of love when they're alive.
Wow. This is very true. Yeah.
I thought about Boogie.
It don't even take a fucking disaster. Well, continue.
Yeah, I thought about Boog. I said, man, like Boog got so many people saying how much he, you know, they missed him, they loved him, but he didn't get to see it because he died in order to see it. Yeah. So I was just seeing all of these positive messages and all this support from everybody, and it helped me so much mentally and spiritually. And I'll be praying for you, and I was like, wow, like. I did, you know you cool, but you just didn't think that just to see that kind of love, right. It really like helped me. And I was just like, yo, man, like, cause you don't talk to these people all the time and people don't gotta, you know what I mean? Like Carmen, shout out to Carmen, Tony Baker, a lot of people, so many to name, man, Coco Brown, like just people. And I was just like, yo, wow. And man, it was just a blessing, man. And finally, we was able to leave. Man, we had to drive 4 hours to Kingston to the Cayman Islands. Had to stay there overnight, pay for a room there because they ain't gonna let you in the island unless you got a hotel accommodations. Oh wow! So we had to stay the Caymans, but from Cayman to Miami, Miami to Dulles to LA. I got back at midnight.
Wow,
damn.
Bruh.
And so by the time, so when I was hitting you, this was before or after the GoFundMe?
You hit me before and you hit me after.
Okay. All right. So the first time.
I was like, nigga, the hurricane is coming.
Yeah, he didn't have no answers. He didn't have no answers for nothing.
Yeah.
Except for the Kingston. Like, you hadn't gone to Kingston yet.
Yeah, we ended up going to Kingston on Sunday. We left Sunday to go to Kingston.
Right.
No problem getting through to Kingston? Like highways?
Let me tell you. The problem was the gas. So, nigga, when we leaving and getting to and trying to get whatever, it's the hood now. Jamaica's the hood. Gas stations was 6 hours long waits in Montego Bay. So, and I got video stuff. You saw cars just lined up, mad people, Jamaicans. So when we went to get gas, I'm like, nigga, I told my driver, why the hell you ain't get gas before you got us and take us to Kingston? So we had the gas station, this hood. I'm like, oh man. So as we're driving, because we couldn't drive south to get to Kingston because the south part of Jamaica was all fucked up. So we had to go from Negril, from the west to north and take it that way. So we had to go from Negril back to Montego Bay. As we're driving there, we're seeing all the destruction. We actually seeing people taking baths outside, naked outside, taking baths. We seen it was just like, yo, you know, it was like really like, man. And we got to Kingston and waited in Kingston for like 7 hours at the airport because we got there early. And, you know, and once we got there, we were pretty much good.
But were there a lot of people that had the same plan as you?
What's wrong?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was a lot of, because here's the thing, a lot of people were still being stubborn trying to get out of Montego Bay. They kept trying to get out of Montego Bay.
You mean leave?
Yeah, and I was like, you're not going to get out of Montego Bay.
Give me one.
Every flight was canceled.
Peace, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Every flight was canceling every single day out of Montego Bay. But and I kept telling people, you're not going to be able to leave out of Montego Bay. People didn't listen, kept booking their flights. And I had the flight tracker, all 20 flights, cancel. And it was like that for 4 or 5 days. It's people that just got home today.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, you got to get to Kingston. But everybody was like, I don't want to go to Kingston.
They didn't want to drive through all of that.
They didn't want to drive through all of that.
Yeah.
And I was like, we going through Kingston.
But plenty of people did.
Eventually, because eventually in some of the resorts, they was kicking people out. So they was having bus loads to drive them to Kingston.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And so when we got there, our gate wasn't even open. That's how early we got there because we didn't know if it was going to be chaotic or not.
Mm-hmm.
So we was like, yo, we're going to get there early. It took us like 4.5 hours, 5 hours to get to Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
And that was including stopping the gas and all that shit.
Right.
And, you know, so when we got there, we just chill at the airport and we was like, all right, so, you know, we got through the gate, whatever, eventually, and ate, and our flight took us to the Caymans. That flight got delayed, so now I'm tripping. I'm like, please let this flight go. We get to the Caymans. We booked the hotel for the Caymans, and we only slept in the hotel for 4 hours because our flight was leaving for Miami 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, we walked in the Cayman Islands. In the Cayman Islands, we literally was outside for 5 seconds. Got bit by 10 mosquitoes. So from the Caymans, we went back, took the Caymans to Miami, and then from Miami, we was trying to go through Chicago, and this one we was able to use the benefits at this time.
Okay.
All right, you know, so because that's all we was trying to do this whole time: get to the U.S. Or even get to Punta Cana. Or get to the Caymans. We was just trying to get anywhere that we was like, yo, we can leave from there. And so once we got to Miami, we was able to, you know, facilitate. And we ended up going from Miami to Dulles and then from Dulles to LA. And I got home at midnight, man. And it was just so much, bro,
Nigga,
mentally.
That first hot shower was everything.
Nigga. No, I ain't gonna lie. We were so tired last night. We said, we go
that
to bed.
That bed was it. Okay.
And then today,
one of those two. The hot shower or the bed was
man,
like,
we like, yo,
man.
we just gonna go to bed airport funky and just start over in the morning.
So you haven't really had a full day's rest?
Nah, not really. Nah, man.
Right.
And like I said, it was just one of the things, man. It was mentally, very mentally draining, man, and emotionally. And I tried to make light of a few things. Like we did a couple of TikToks, you know, just to try to get our mind, man. But it was one of them things that I was just like, yo, I don't know what's going to happen because we have no control. We don't know if we're going to make it or not, you know. And what we just here, and we just got to ride it out, man. And keep praying and praying and praying, and let the good Lord get us through.
That's a realization you came to because of the circumstances you were in. But that is the reality of every day. It's like, you don't know if you're going to make it through. Let's just ride it. You know what I'm saying? Those circumstances will make you realize, like, damn, that's how you should look at life all the time. Like, you don't know you don't know what's going to happen.
Tomorrow's not promised,
right?
Man.
Yeah, man.
That's dope as hell, man. That you found Shorty's brother.
Yeah.
And then 30 minutes later to meet the other couple. That's like you was in the right place, bro. Most I was working ridiculous.
That's what I said.
That's crazy. Like like higher power.
Divine
man. I said to myself, you know, when you get in those situations, sometimes you have to be quiet and listen to God's voice and say, okay, God, what is it that you want me to do? What is it that you need me to do? Because I say, yo, I've been here. And once I got to the other resort, everything was cool and chill. I was like, yo, I realized I didn't even walk the beach. So I went and walked the beach, and I got a message from a friend I went to college with. And she was like, yo, and I was talking to Ivy, and I was like, what's the lesson here? And Ivy just said something. I was like, no, the lesson is never the obvious. The lesson ain't, don't go to Jamaica in October. I done been in Jamaica in October plenty of times. The lesson ain't what you can see. It's always an underlining. And I had Bryce the same thing, because Bryce was like, well, Dad, what's the lesson here? I said, it ain't the obvious, son. Whenever life, it's not that with life. You got to look at the underlining lessons. And so we was discussing that. And sure enough, that night, my homegirl from college was like, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm from Jersey. I was like, Monique, I remember you. I know you. What are you talking about? She's like, it's been years that we talk. And she was like, I heard you say you only walked, this is the first time you walked the beach. She said, walk it again and listen to God's voice, because he's trying to show you something. He said, whatever that lesson is, she said exactly what I said. It's an underlining lesson. It's not the obvious. And I was like, you know what? I literally had just said that earlier today. And I was like, he was really using me as a vessel for other people. You know what I mean? Whether it's to find family members, whether it was to keep other people morale up, because people was coming to me, hey, are you going to do karaoke tonight? And stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm not even getting paid to do this. I'm just doing it just because that's all I know what to do. Right. To keep me sane, keep me going. So, but it was other things that God was trying to show me and wanted me to just, you know, and even now I'm still, It's like trying to get the rest of those lessons and see what it is that he wanted from me.
It sounds like God didn't have you there for you. He had you there for other people.
That's part of that too.
Yeah.
That's part because when I was getting on my TikTok live just sharing my stories, I was getting like over 17,000 views on my lives. I've never ever gotten anything like that ever. You know, and so I was just like, okay, I could just use this. People wanted to know what was going on, and I was just sharing my stories, and people just asking questions. Hey, I got family out there. Hey, are the airports open? What's going on?
You was motherfucking the nigga. You know, you watch the news and it's a rainstorm in like
I was him.
In New York or some shit. And they said the nigga out.
I was him. I was him.
I
was him.
You was Trey Elliot. Channel 4 News. Back to you in the studio. Back to you in the dry ass studio.
Yeah, I was him, man.
He was the reluctant journalist.
Yeah. They always send a black dude out there, right?
Yeah.
You was God's reporter.
I was God's reporter.
Send Trey out there.
And I was like, either God put us out here for all of us to go together or to share the stories and share the gospel, you know. And
I thought it was real cool that you. I didn't know you was out there with a group. I didn't know Ivy was out there with you.
Thank God,
But you know, when you out of the country, away from home, and you by yourself,
because her homegirls were by themselves. You know, I mean, we was all together, but you know, they didn't have nobody in the room that they could. You know, be like, it's gonna be okay and all that stuff, you know. So I was thankful for how like either this gonna make us or break us. You know what I mean? But we just like, yo, all we got right now.
I thought you was gonna come back married. We might get married right now.
Right. But it was a lot, man. I know a lot of people didn't understand the severity of it, you know, because I like to make light. I know a lot of people didn't really.
Because this shit happen every year. Every year, it's like the storm heading towards the Caribbean. And, like, again, nigga.
And that's what the Jamaicans say. The locals were like, yo, we hear this every year. We weren't even prepared. Wow. We just thought it was going to be a tropical storm. We didn't realize it was going to turn into a Category 5.
Worse, that's bad. So the locals were like, yo, this is worse than...
Yeah, but that was your first time.
Global warming.
Oh.
You seen Brooklyn flooded.
Yeah.
I know she was going.
Yeah.
It flooded in Brooklyn.
Wow.
It rained. Rivers overflowed. Nigga, downtown Brooklyn was up to here in water.
Yeah.
Global warming. Never happened before.
I feel like they controlling everything.
Conditions. Yeah. Never happened. Yeah. Subways flooded.
Yeah.
The like the train, you know, underground subways, the train, you know, is in the little tunnel.
Yeah.
You know, the platforms here and the train's a little bit lower, all flooded. Water was level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
So I feel like your first time in severe weather like that ever.
Yeah, like I've been in I'm from Jersey, so we get hurricanes sometimes. We get the tail end of the Florida hurricane. Like remember growing up, we had like Hurricane Isaac. And
one time a hurricane actually made it up. I was like maybe Charleston's age, and my pops made us all sleep in one room together in the living room. Everybody bring your blankets and your pillows. We got to sleep because the hurricane's coming. And I remember afterwards, some power was out in the neighborhood. Like not every block, but some blocks had power out. I remember my pops was sitting there. We sleep in the living room. He was up, shotgun right here, just like, yo, somebody coming in this house.
Yeah.
Because people was like looting like crazy. That was a dumb long time ago.
So that was my experience.
The only one that I remember that was like, you know, like severe. So every year it's like a hurricane, but we never get.
Yeah, so that's how I was growing up. I remember one where I remember just the vision of me looking outside and the trees and everything.
Yeah, I remember hearing the wind. Yeah, trying to sleep and hearing like the.
And that was Hurricane. I want to say Isaac, and I probably was 5, 6 when that happened. So that was my first time in like a Category 5 hurricane, and nigga, and I got to keep reminding people it was in a third world country. It's totally if we had that hurricane here, you might could, you know, facilitate a little bit or, you know, or even after the aftermath, shit will come quickly because we're here. There, it's going to take them months.
Yeah. Supplies got to come on boats.
Yeah.
Here it's like the next city over. It's like, yo, we got it.
Yeah.
The entire time I lived in Oklahoma, never even saw a tornado because that's like
really,
tornado island.
That's like every weekend, right?
Yeah.
Say what?
That shit like every weekend,
all the time.
It would seem so, but we never even at school. I think there was one that was about to hit like on the way, but it like dissipated and went in another direction and dissipated while we was in school and we was all in the basement and they tell everybody to go into tornado drill.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, there was always tornado drills.
We used to have fire drill. We had the fire drills. We never had tornado drills on the East Coast.
Yeah, we had fire drills.
Yeah, we just had regular fire drills.
Yeah, never saw one.
And the funny thing, man, when I was on the resort, I was looking at these little kids, 5 babies, 4 years old. They just walking around. I was like, I wish I was you guys right now because y'all don't know, don't even know, no worry in the world, and you hear your parents are panicking and just trying to figure it out, and y'all just like, hey.
But that's what all they need to see is their parents.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's.
I remember unrelated but related.
Yeah.
Chrissy went to New Orleans after Katrina. Like, they would take celebrities out there to go tour and like get a point of view on it, and they flew him out. He saw like one of the schools where they was like housing families, and the kids was playing. The kids was like running around playing whatever toys they could find and playing, and that nigga just bust out crying. I was like, yo, man, like they don't even know what happened. You know why? Because their parents are here. When you that young, as long as you can see your mom or your dad,
that's all that matters.
As long as you see your mom, you're like, yeah, I heard it was raining and something like that, but daddy right here, mommy right here, so
we're good.
It's like, yo, all you gotta when you're a kid, all you need is your parents, man, and everything gonna be fine.
That's
like,
crazy.
That's real.
Yeah, man. It get emotional, man, when you think about certain things, because the older we get and the things you've been through, and you have those moments that like that moment he had where it was just like, yo, as long as you got your parents, and you can even just go further to as a grown man, like, damn, I mean, I have my parents. Yeah. As a grown man, there's times, or as a grown person, there's times where you could still say, if I just have my parents, I would feel better. You know what I mean? And at the same time, man, I just was worried because my dad was worried sick. My mom has a good way of being calm and not showing her worries, but I know her enough to know she was worried. Then my dad is like, yo, we already lost sis. I need you to get home.
Right.
Bryce is very cool. Bryce is just like, you gonna be all right, Dad? You gonna get, Bryce chill, but he's like, you gonna get home? Or you acting like you ain't gonna make it back. I was like, yo, son, I don't know. And so
one last time, it just feels like,
yeah, bro. So I just made sure
with people. That's what I was like, man. At least he's not down there by himself.
Yeah, man. Then there was 2 medical emergencies mid-flight.
Oh wow,
damn.
So Ivy had to jump up. Because whenever a flight attendant gets on board, even when she's not working, she'll tell the flight attendant, "Hey, I'm a flight attendant. If you need me, let me know." Some ladies went into a seizure mode, whatever, and I'm sleeping. I hear everybody sit down. It's a medical emergency. Wow. So Ivy was asleep. So she jumps up and like, okay, so she can't even rest.
Because she working
so mind you,
off the clock.
So so before we got on the flight, a medical emergency happened where a lady passed out while boarding. Damn. So she's just like,
Ivy jumps in.
Ivy's like, yo, what? Okay, everything's good. Okay, did you call this? Boom. So she's there. Then we get on the flight and another lady. So she's like, I can't
get no rest.
We was just like, when are we going to get home? Then they lost our bag. Oh. So they just shipped our bag, came today, and we were just looking at each other like, we just got it.
Go wrong.
But thank God I'm back, man. Once again, I appreciate everybody, all the comedians, all the families, all the Disney family, just everybody, man. Trust me, I seen everything. I appreciate you. I love you guys. And the I Am Melissa coming soon.
You made some friends with the family whose brother you made friends with them. I don't know if y'all plan on connecting later on.
Oh,
whatever,
they
made friends too. Y'all are friends now.
Yeah, they hit me and he followed me because she was like, my brother is gonna go whatever. When he trips out, there's a famous comedian that found him. But I met other people who just like, man, let me know when you performing. I want to come see you. And so I was just looking for the silver linings, man. But and now the pressure is everybody's like, I know that set gonna be fire. I know that set. So now I'm just like,
I said that to somebody the other day. I said, who the fuck was I talking to? who said that to me? Was it Grimes? No, it might have been Mike Murphy. He was like, because we was at San Diego, and I was like, he said something like, yo, you know Trey's still over there. I'm like, Trey's still over there? Wait, what? What? He's still over there. And, yeah, man, you know, it's hurricane. It was like briefing me. I'm like, bro, like nobody knew about the weather. Like I was seeing the news every night saying a hurricane was coming. Like I was like, but that's weird, bro. And then I said, well, nigga, I know that fucking opening better be fire. I said, that new 20 gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, so that's the pressure now. But
that is the pressure.
That's the pressure.
Because that's an experience that's like, yo,
only iPad.
We want to hear about this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there's probably something that's going to be a staple in your set now because of that experience.
As someone who, I have friends who's been always telling me, yo, I want you to write, man. You got to write. And I've been like, yo, I just don't know what I would want to write about. Yo, you got to start writing scripts, whatever. I was like, man, you need to write a film immediately.
So I think you should just go on stage and tell the story just how it happened and like see where the emotion takes you.
Yeah.
And then record that and then look back at it like, okay, that's a bit.
Yeah. And that's what I'm going to do.
The first couple of times, just tell it organically. Just to see where your mind takes you. Like I keep talking about this specific portion of it. I keep going to this specific portion of it. So maybe it's something there. You know what I'm saying? You might gloss over like, you know, and then the security lady walked us in. You might gloss over portions of it. But if you always remember, like, I keep hitting on this part. I keep hitting on this part for some reason. These are the parts that like, let me focus on a bit there.
But work backwards from that lesson that you was talking about. The lessons.
No, definitely got to keep that. Like the lesson. Like I did all that. Didn't even walk the beach.
Right.
My friend was like, walk it again. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I know. Like I know
you
my
end it with that. Sorry, I cut you off. You end it with like, and that's what I'm here to tell y'all. Like sometimes just take a second and walk the beach. Like you don't gotta be at the beach, but like, you know, let it be a metaphor. Walk the beach.
Yeah.
Don't gloss over the thing that's right there, the beautiful thing that's right there. You know what I mean? You're so busy with work, you don't take time to.
Yeah. And I forgot to even tell y'all. Yo, I can't even make this shit up. The night that the hurricane came, when the sun went down and it was about to be night, and this was right before the hurricane, I look outside, big ass rainbow.
Of course.
I said, and that's when I said, y'all can't tell me that my God ain't gonna keep us safe. It was just some rain, and I sent that in the group chat. I was like, y'all look outside. Everybody looked outside. And it's like, you can't even make a lot of the stuff up if I tried. And I was just like, it was just an experience.
It's like the Bible. Not comparing it. But I'm just saying, think about people that lived in biblical times. Like, yo, bro, you can't make this. We saw that he walked on water just now, bro. We can't make this up.
We can't make it up.
Yo, he came out the whale's mouth, bro. The whale swallowed him. He came back.
I can't even imagine to make that up.
You know what I'm saying? This happened, and I looked out the window. Big ass rainbow, bro. You can't write this.
Right before a storm, and it was just like God confirmation. That was like, I got you.
She said, "Yo, find my brother." I walk in, the nigga right there. Like you can't make this up. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Should have took up a collection. Well, somebody did.
Somebody did, man. Somebody did, and I was like, "Yo, I appreciate it." You know,
what you gonna do with the GoFundMe money?
Nigga, I had to
pay for everything.
Nigga, I had to pay for all like $1 million for shit. Because look,
how much was it?
I raised $3,300.
Well, nigga, how about this? $33,000. Nigga, what?
30,
you didn't raise it.
I mean, they, you know,
I raised.
Yeah,
shout out to John Sears.
Shout out John Sears.
And all the comedians came through. All the ones who came through and contribute. And I was telling everybody, yo, the prayers or the people texting me saying I'm praying for you was just as valuable. Because it wasn't for me about the money. Yeah, did it set me back? Was it something I was like, yo, this is unexpected? Like, yeah, thank God I had it to be like, okay, now, shit, did I need it back? Most definitely. I'm on the phone with Amex now disputing certain things. Like, yo, I was in a natural disaster type situation. So I was very thankful for it. And it helped me.
Does it work like? Do they work like that? Like,
nigga,
no?
we going?
Yeah,
I'm gonna figure it out.
You know what's crazy?
I'll
It's weird that
know.
you said that the resort was still like, yo, you supposed to check out. You got to pay.
Yeah.
Like, bruh.
Yeah.
Somebody just crashed.
I heard something crazy.
It's like, yo, the island destroyed, fam. If we could leave, we would leave if we could.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Ain't like nobody coming in.
Ain't nobody coming in. No planes landing. Nobody going, yo, bro, you can't give us a 50% discount on the room or something?
Right. And then other resorts was doing that. Other resorts was not charging people. Other resorts was like, yo, this $50. They was charging me per person.
Wow.
Yo,
per person?
So I had to pay me and Ivy. I was like, yo, I would even felt better if they were just like, yo, $150 a night for the room. It was like $150 per person per night. And I was just like,
ain't like housekeeping coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, I was like, yo, we don't have no amenities. And then when they was like, okay, and then when I talked to them and he kind of knew who I was, and Dez, the promoter, I mean the head lady of the travel agency, was like, yo, he's this person, he's that, you know, he has a big following, whatever. You know, he could really make like he could either put good positive reviews about, you know, or bad. And he was like, you know, I give you these next 2 nights for free. And then after that, we'll just do it on a day-to-day basis. But by that time, the internet was gone. So I had to leave. I was like, yo, I can't stay here. So I had to go to the other spot and pay the $300, which I did not mind because of the situation. But it still was like a toll out of like, you know.
Yeah, they tried to hit you over the head.
Add that to the bit. Fucking no amenities, island fucking destroyed.
Pay full price.
I gotta extend my stay, and she's like, credit card for incidentals. What incidentals, man? I ain't no fucking incidentals.
What? Come on, room service?
ID and credit card for incidentals. Flight down. What incidentals?
Yeah, man. But
look outside. That shit is an incident. That's an incident right there.
Yeah, man. So
didn't the resort fee already pay for this,
bro? But they were so nice. Shout out to Couples Resort. Yeah. You guys took such good care of us.
Couples Resort.
And Couples Resort in the Grill, man. You guys, I really, really appreciate you guys. Your hospitality was top tier, amazing. If I ever go back to Jamaica, and that's where I would go stay, just because of the
Couples Resort had to keep their Wi-Fi. They people in there fucking. That's the fucking resort. They're like, we can't lose no Wi-Fi. We can't lose no refrigerators. We can't lose no ice. They in here fucking.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
We can't lose nothing of it. This piece.
Right, bro.
The hurricane did hit that shit, but they cleaned it up quickly.
They cleaned that shit
gotta
up
be fucking in here
quickly.
Yeah, they're gonna make sure that money gonna keep coming in. After Katrina hit, we did a show down in, I think it was Biloxi.
Okay.
Everything like devastated, but hotel, bank, you know, up. That's the first thing.
I told you, I did a show in New Orleans after Katrina.
Yeah.
We did comic relief, and they set a stage up on Bourbon Street, and all of the camera people, all of the tech guys, everybody was local hires, because it was like trying to, you know, infuse the city with some money. So everybody was a local hire. Young black dude working on the stage, putting shit together. I'm like, yo, my man, you from here? Yeah, man, born and raised. You start talking that, you know, that slang.
Yeah, would.
Yeah, I'm like, he knew I was. Man, I watch you on that show, man. You funny as shit, man. My whole family be like, yo, that's that boy right there. So I said, yo, your family good, bro? And he just stopped. He was like, you know, doing the chords. Like he stopped and was like, he said, man, my whole family gone, man. He said, we knew the storm was coming. I told everybody we got to get out. You know, old black people, grandmother's like, I'm not going nowhere, this is my house. Parents like, I'm not going nowhere, this is my house. I've been here through every storm that hit. I'm good. He said, I left and like a couple of cousins left, came back, everybody gone.
Damn.
And then they took us on a tour. Like I said, they do they take you on a tour to see the devastation. Like you really need to see it. But it was something to see, just to say you saw it. And we was on one of those military like trucks where you sit up high, like, you know, with a little tent thing over it. And we driving through the hood, and I saw a boat in a tree and was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then it was the dirt. Every building had like a line of dirt. And I'm like, hey, what's that? And it was like, that's the water level. That's how high the water was.
Swallowing house.
So it was like third story. Like, yo, wait, what's that line? That's where the water was.
Yeah, it's like a bowl. Like, what is that? Sea level, such and such feet below sea level. I think that's
it's already below.
Oh, New Orleans is below sea level.
Already.
Yeah, they said when it rains crazy there, like, you know, that's why they have the coffins.
That's what.
Above.
They're above. Yeah,
and they rise when it rains. Like a lot, the coffins start
coming up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's funny because today Ivy went to the UPS store to you know, handle some business, and she ran into this random Jamaican lady, and they got to talking, and she was like, I don't know how they got to talking, and you know, she was like, man, we were stuck in Jamaica for 12 to 11 days because the first day I don't consider being stuck, and she was just like, you know, that's where I'm from. She said, my whole family house is gone. And she was like, and I couldn't get there because I'm still dealing with cancer. But my whole family house got destroyed, and they got to talking. She called me crying. Oh my God. I was just like, yo, like, you know what I mean? It is, you know, we got to just, so we got to be thankful, man.
You gotta be thankful.
It's a lot
every
of gratitude.
Day, every day you gotta be thankful. We so used to just being like, we gonna
Oh,
leave here, we all gonna go home,
day.
put the key in the door, walk in,
Mhm.
okay, food, the fridge. Gotta be thankful, man.
Mhm.
Gotta be very thankful for everything. Like,
and you don't realize how fast something could be taken away from you.
it could change like that, bro.
Or how fast your life could just be like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't know, man. So
I'm sure we all have those like, and then it changed. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
My pops passed. I'll tell you this. My pops passed. My man Ray I was like, hey man, your pops ain't gonna be around forever, bro. Like I didn't have a job that summer. I'm running around acting stupid in the street. Man, get a job, bro. Start make some money. Like you don't even be a burden to your parents, man. Your pops ain't gonna be around forever. And I was like, summertime, my pops was gone that November. I was like, dang,
he just,
and the first thing popped in my head was like, that nigga just said
that.
Like he just said that shit.
one day is regular, the next day is not
Next
normal.
day it's that hurricane in your head.
Yeah.
In your brain is like, yo, it's a fucking massive
category 5.
Category 5. You know what I'm saying? My life is a category 5. You know what I mean?
That's a very good analogy, bro.
Yeah.
People
hurricanes hit all the time.
Yeah, people are dealing with hurricanes in they brain, man. The wind is just they brain waves are just going 100.
Tell a story and then be like, yo, but then I realized it's people out here going through category 5 hurricanes in their life right now.
In life.
You know what I mean?
And they feel like they can't get out of it. You know what I mean? They feel like they can't get out of it, man. It's
losing somebody's a hurricane. Divorce is a hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Losing your job is a hurricane. It's like people go through hurricanes every day.
That uncertainty that you didn't plan on, like like what you said is gonna make us or break us, or it's gonna show you what you're really made of. The true character is gonna come out.
And when I first started my acting class, my coach gave us this exercise, the first day of class for me, where you had to tell a story. She gave you certain words and you have to just have a make-up story.
With those words?
With those words. Right. And I forgot exactly how she presented it, but it's so crazy. I thought about it the other day, and my story that I made up was I had got stranded.
Oh, wow.
On the beach.
Wow.
Like, I was like, yo, I'm stranded. I'm walking, and I'm in this forest, and I'm stranded, and I'm trying to find somebody to help me. And then I see this beach, and I see this boat, and I'm trying to, and I was looking for my friend. That was the point. I was like, a helicopter crash here, but it was some survivors, and we had to create and make it up. And I'm like, I'm like, okay, I see this boat. They're helping me get to where I think my friend might be, and I'm just saying all this, and she was just like, you being stranded in this beach means you're visual. Like, she broke it down what everything meant. So to help you see, what kind of actor or what makes you get to certain emotions, or what do you see? Like, some actors express themselves visually. Somebody see this, somebody see that. So that was the purpose of the story. So she was breaking everything down with my description of my story that I made up and created. You know what I mean? It was like you a kid. Like, if Charleston was to say, Dad, I'm on the boat. Like, that's how we had to do it. We had to go back to that moment where we just using our imagination. Because as adults, we don't use our imaginations as we use them as kids.
Right.
And that's what acting is. The empathetic imagination. Knowing how to empathize with your imagination. Right. And so I went back, and I remember when we was doing our show, I think we was at Brea or where was we at in Orange County?
Irvine, right?
It was
Brea?
It was Irvine.
Okay.
Irvine. And I remember we were in the green room, and Charleston had his cars, and I was playing with Charleston, and I was like, hey man, we got to get some gas. They ran out of gas. Charleston was like, ain't no gas station. And I was like, yeah, it is. You don't see the gas station, man, you got to fill up. And you was like, you was like, Charleston, you don't see the gas, you got to use your imagination. And as adults, we need to start using our imaginations more, because that helps us with our creativity, that helps us with our acting, and knowing how to empathize with your imagination. And it's like, Charleston, it's a gas station right there, whatever the case. Yeah. So with me sharing that story, imagining that made up story that I created, I was like, yo, I damn near went through that.
Wow. Through
that actual story in real life, man. Wow. Like, and I did that, like, I told her that like a month and a half ago.
You know, it could be
prophesized, brother.
Yeah.
Prophesized.
It could be that's another one of the lessons, or that's what you needed to experience. Now you have this experience to draw upon in your acting career. It's like in your actor's toolbox. Because that, like, you're never gonna forget that.
Yeah.
And then just the things that you were feeling emotionally throughout the whole ordeal. Now you can access those.
That's true.
I could pull from that.
You can pull from that.
I did a. That's funny you said that because I was auditioning for something with Yaz. It was dramatic. It was what was it? It was
recently?
No, this was a while ago. But it was the guy had lost a baby.
Oh,
and was in the car with his girl or something like that, and she said, I forgot the scene. I'm trying to remember the scene, but it was like they in the car together, and
it's about the comedian dude.
She said, "Did you really? What comedian dude?
The dude, he was a comedian that lost his daughter, and he did the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
That's making its rounds on
social media. Yeah. So, and you know what's funny? I'll tell you two things about that. So that scene when she was like, "Yo, did you even love the baby?" or something like that, and the scene is like, you know, you go, "What? What are you talking? What?" I can't, like, he couldn't believe she said that. And then he jumps out the car and starts this whole long dialogue. And I did that shit, and nigga Yaz was like, "We gotta take a break." And she came back and sat there and was like, she was like, "What were you drawing from just now when you did that?" And I said, "Yo, I was just thinking about my kid. Like, if I had to go through that with my kid, like," and she was like, "You need to draw from that space all the time." She was like, I didn't believe you could even go there just now. She was like, "Nigga, I had to stop." Yeah. And she's a professional acting teacher. It was like, hold up. Like, and she was like, "Yeah, you need to draw from that all the time." But go back to that audition. You know, it's funny. I of course I could say I killed the audition because it was my audition, but murdered it. That thing was 3 scenes. Murdered 2 of the 3 scenes. The 3rd scene was him on the Tonight Show, and I had to do the stand-up routine. And I kept telling I was like, I'm just not. I don't think I'm getting it. And she's like, "Why?" I said, "Because I can't read nobody else material. I can't act another nigga material. If they say, yo, just if they said write a monologue, then I could be like, all right, let me tell y'all something, man. But I'm reading somebody else's bit." And I gotta act. I was like, I can't.
You gotta do someone else's.
She's like, "No, it's good. Trust me, it's good." I'm like, "No, let's try it again. And I'm like, "Hey." So then she was like, and I'm like, "I can't bring nobody else material to life."
That was in your head.
And she kept saying, "No, it's good. This is. Let's try again. I did like 10 takes, and every take, Yaz was like, "I'm telling you, it's good." I'm like, "Nah, it's not." Because if I was this comic, I wouldn't be happy with that performance. But the other 2, out of the park. I just couldn't bring somebody else's material to life.
I remember that guy too. I don't think is he still.
You're alive. Griff's alive.
Yeah. I remember that guy on the.
You see him at the factory all the time.
Yeah, and Johnny Carson. So, you know, I was like, I remember that. It's just one of them things.
I remember seeing the episode with him doing the bit. I remember. I remember. I was in the house that night watching this bit.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the story. Yeah,
like he was one of the.
I was there. As a matter of fact, while I was in Jamaica.
Nigga, I had an acting teacher. Not even an acting teacher. I did a independent film one time. You know Kenny Young, director from Chicago.
I feel like I know that name.
Yo, Kenny Young's a bad motherfucker. I did an independent film with him, and he had this exercise before we even started filming. You do the thing with the chair. You stand behind the chair, then you sit in the chair. You ever do that?
No, not that in particular. No.
No, I don't think.
Okay, so it's you sit in the chair, and you're 8-year-old Joe, or you're like 8-year-old Trey, and he's asking you questions about your life, and then you stand up and stand behind the chair and hold the back of the chair, and now you're grown Trey or Fox talking to the kid. Man, that nigga had everybody crying, boy.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, you in the chair and you 10-year-old Tony. What's your biggest fear? Like, who's your hero? Who do you love? Like, and I'm like, my brother Shabazz is the best. And then you get up and stand behind the chair. You talk about when Shabazz passed away. You tell young Tony, like, it's gonna be okay. Man, Nigga on the
everybody.
camera,
Yeah.
fucking craft services, everybody like, oh. And then he was like, yo. And this funny thing is, we did that exercise because he was like, I think you're the guy for this role. So I want to go through these exercises first and see. I eventually got the part.
Mhm.
We shot the whole movie, and then we had a screening in Atlanta.
Mhm.
And he gave a speech, and he was like I tested a lot of actors before we decided on you know this role, and he was like, I did this exercise with Tony, and man, he just started telling me he was like, I knew this was the guy. I knew this was the guy for this role. And as he's telling me, I'm like, damn, bro, like that was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. You know, as actors, you have small parts, and we want it to be the star.
As
and the
Mr.
big-
Wolfson said, there's no such thing as small parts,
Right.
only small actors and small salaries.
and small salaries.
Yo, that was my high school teacher. My high school teacher was like, so you're going to be a comedian, huh?
And
Yeah, man, it'll be big. It'll
salary.
be big. I start off, I think I said, like, I'll just start off doing small roles and I'll work my way up into big major motion pictures. Anthony, always remember, there's no such thing as small roles. There's no such thing as small actors. No, no such thing as small roles. Just small parts, just small actors and small salaries.
Yeah, but you know, it's like you hear extra. If you had to go through the whole thing, you know, non-speaking extra, speaking extra, and all you go through the whole thing. So, you know, we auditioned for many different things, like commercials. That's not like a sitcom or whatever. Or a drama, or whatever.
Nigga,
But
George Clooney did Burger King commercials and then sold Casamigos for $1 billion.
So
keep doing that shit. Keep going.
My point is, to be a good actor, you have to be able to be that at whatever level. A great actor can, you know, a great actor doing nothing or whatever. Case in point, I got an audition for a music video. You know, you have to be one of the people in the music video, and you had to cry over this part. And
I swear to God, if I ever see a music video with you crying, I'm gonna die laughing.
Here's the thing:
I'm gonna die laughing.
You ain't gonna see that video because
I'll be in my coffin like
rolling.
I wish I just had the footage of it. Here's the thing: the director that you talked about, they say he knew how to. I can appreciate that because you need a good director that can bring that out of their actors, but the actors need to be at a place, and wherever they are in their career, to be able to work with the director and give them what they need.
Yeah.
So it was a crying scene, and every actor that they got the part, but we had to do the crying scene, and then there were some frauds in there.
What do you mean fraud?
Frauds. Man, I don't know what you did in your audition to get this part, but you're not doing it on set. So it was a video. It was a Jay-Z and Jay Electronica video.
Okay.
And Jay-Z got there, he did his part. Jay Electronica did his part. Then they had to do the pickups of the actors crying, and it took too long. It took way too long.
Did you cry?
I cried on mine, but the whole video, it ain't done, and it's not done. So it didn't come out. I've been here too long. Got to shut it down. So
everybody didn't cry like they was supposed to.
Yeah. This one dude,
Jay was like, "Yo, these niggas ain't crying."
It was
I needed to cry.
It was all praise due to Allah, the slow one, real slow. Anyway, so I was like, y'all some frauds up in here. They had two moments where you had to be far away crying, and then you had the close up where you see the tears come. So the actors out there, they was getting revealed, they was getting exposed.
Put Visine in their eye.
No, this is what they was asking. It was like, so do we need to already be crying, or do we need?
They was like, what's my motivation?
They was in there trying to tune up and stuff. And this one dude, I swear to God, he was down there just. He couldn't get it. He couldn't get it. And I was like, 20 minutes.
Who shot this video? Who shot this?
I don't remember. That was so long
Who was
ago.
the casting? director?
I don't remember none of that.
I need the footage of Joe Fox crying.
I got my audition,
far
motherfucker.
away and close up.
I got
need
my
the footage.
audition. I got my
You
audition.
got it recorded?
I got my audition. I'll show you that.
Bring it next week.
All right. It's
Side note. Next week, Joe Fox's birthday.
Hey.
We are doing the shooting the episode from the big room.
What?
It's the Joe Fox birthday
Oh,
party.
man.
Any comics that want to stop through and shout out Joe Fox and talk to Joe
Oh,
Fox,
hey.
you're all welcome to come through next Tuesday. We in the big room.
my birthday next
Joe
week.
Fox's birthday.
Yeah.
And we're going to play that video
I'ma
of
find
his
it.
audition.
I'm gonna find it, but they wanted the director was like, the AD's like, no, y'all are actors. Y'all gonna cry. Now y'all gonna be crying. Y'all going to cry.
Performance from Trent Mason.
Boom.
Next weekend, Joe
Yeah.
Fox birthday party. Trent Mason will be performing. If you want to see Trent Mason live,
Trent gonna drop
hit us up.
bars
Trent
live.
gonna drop some
Yeah.
bars for the Joe Fox birthday party next weekend.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'm bringing some food. I'm bringing some friends. It's
Oh,
Joe Fox
man.
birthday party next weekend.
I thought it was just gonna be a run of the mill episode.
It ain't never run of the mill, bro. It's your birthday.
Hey, man.
You better walk that beach, motherfucker.
Man, let me start detoxing now.
Walk it.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a good birthday to do it on the episode. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
man.
The 11th, yeah, 1-1-1-1.
I'm glad I'm here to be. I'm glad I'm
Yeah,
here.
yeah, man. Goodness gracious, man.
Yeah.
And unrelated, big news.
Mm.
Hold on one second. Big news, y'all. Are you tuned in? Are you watching this right now? Big news.
What is this?
New York City
Uh-oh.
has a new mayor.
Hey.
Zorhan Mondami has won the
Zohran
New
Mondami?
York mayor election as Democrats pick up major wins in several key U.S. races.
There we go.
I don't give a fuck about politics, but New York got a new mayor and everybody seems to be excited about him. So, Mr. Zorhan, the
Yeah.
job is yours. Do the job that you fought for. Do the job that you proclaimed you could do. Make my city better.
You think he
Congratulations, sir.
You think he gonna be better than what was the man in New York? David
Eric
Dinkins?
Adams?
No,
Eric
Da-
Adams.
Ain't nobody better than David Dinkins. Nigga. Ain't nobody better than
David
David Dinkins.
Dinkins.
Ain't nobody like Tracy Morgan had a bit like I ain't never voted in my life. Only time I voted was for David Dinkins.
David
Ain't nobody
Dinkins
better than David
That's the
Dinkins.
best
David
politician
Dinkins.
Nigga,
porn
New York
name.
was rocking with David
David
Dinkins.
Dinkins was in there.
Crime was out of control. Nigga, crack was everywhere. But we had a black man with light eyes. Nigga, he was like,
He
fucking
said light eyes.
gray. They got the gray afro.
Wow.
David Dinkins.
I remember
That was-
all my aunts crying when they was watching the inauguration, like him getting sworn in.
yeah.
Oh, David Dinkins! Like, nigga ain't
My
gonna do
grandmother
shit.
loved.
like a comic
my
book
grandmother
name.
loved David Dinkins.
David
and we
Dinkins,
lived in
man.
Jersey.
David
David Dinkins.
But you know,
Who's
Jersey
that
share
man?
the same news as New York.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
So my grandmother loved David Dinkins.
Who's
boy.
It was funny. We was in Connecticut a couple of weeks ago. Connecticut shared some of the same news too.
Oh, really?
I'm in the
Oh,
hotel flicking channels like, yo, why they got the? Oh, that's right. I'm like, this is
Yeah,
Connecticut.
man, we grew up on Connie Chung.
Connie
David
Chung, yeah.
Eyewitness news, man.
Yeah, man. New York has a new mayor,
That's what's up, man. Congrats to New York.
Mr. Zorhan.
Congrats to New York.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Today was
Yeah.
election day, right?
Today was election day.
Mm-hmm.
Today was the Prop 50 was on the. Was that today? Voting for Prop 50?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's today.
Did it pass or not pass?
I haven't
We're gonna
checked.
find out.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember. I noticed
There's
that
only one thing on the ballot. That's
today.
it.
I was driving and mad people in Silver Lake on the corner with the sign.
Yeah.
Yes on 50. Yes, honk if you're voting for 50.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to
I'm
see.
driving.
Yeah, we gonna see these results, man. What's going on? So
Like one thing. That's it.
that's the only thing. What you was
No, that's like
concerned
one
about?
thing on the to vote for. That's
Oh,
it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Wait, what?
The ballot had
Was
one
only
thing.
for Prop 50.
Yeah, that's it.
That was the only thing they were voting for today?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Is that unusual?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not the midterm. Right.
Okay, that's interesting.
Well, we gonna see what happens. We gonna see what happens.
I
Man.
reserve comment.
Which is
You know,
Fox.
folks don't care.
Yeah.
Prop 50 results. California ballot measures. Hold up.
Oh, they got the results. I mean,
What time is it?
No, it's too early.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the polls don't close till like 9.
yeah, they can't.
No,
they got preliminary
I checked
numbers.
because I forgot we West Coast, but
Yeah.
We
New
got
York-
preliminary.
New
I'm
York's
pretty sure
already
there's
like, yo, we
some
in.
preliminary.
That's crazy. I didn't know we
numbers
only
are
had one prop we was voting on this year.
Yeah, for what
this,
it is.
I mean, for not this year, you know, this.
Yeah, for what it
Yeah.
is, it's like why are you voting on this so early?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
Redistricting.
shit show, man. Like
What's
even
the
with
shit show?
traveling, it's everything with the lockdown, the TSA, the airports.
Yeah,
man.
we're still shut down. What is this like?
Yeah,
what is this? Day 40? I don't know what
like,
it is. It's like 30.
Like
it's like
even with us traveling, like make sure y'all checking the airports, and I mean, it's probably within the next week or so, it's going to be a lot of crazy things happening.
Did you see Houston? They showed
Houston,
footage from Houston today?
Atlanta,
No.
3 hours plus in line just to get through TSA because nobody's working.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Atlanta, but it's going to to get worse in a week.
Nigga, that's every
Every
day
time.
Atlanta.
So imagine-
Atlanta like that on a normal day.
So imagine
Atlanta
now.
and Charlotte, man. Yeah,
Atlanta's like, yo, what?
That's a through airport.
It's a
What hub
yeah.
Yeah.
Atlanta,
Yeah,
Charlotte,
for Delta?
Chicago,
St. Paul.
No, St. Paul. I don't think St. Paul's a
Houston.
hub. Houston is
Dallas
a hub.
is,
Denver's
but
a hub.
Dallas is-
Denver.
Yeah.
St. Paul's
Oh,
up
okay.
there.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. IAD.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, Chicago. You said Chicago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
worked at TSA during the shutdown. People were not happy.
Yo, people been working for months without getting paid. How is that?
How could you be happy, man?
Yeah, like,
You
but
go to
like,
work every day knowing there's no check coming in.
Yeah, it's like, what?
so
You're an essential worker.
now once it's over, you get all that back pay, right?
No. I don't remember getting they didn't just rack it up. I don't remember.
And then you can't quit.
You can quit.
I mean, you
if
can quit,
want.
but you.
Damn. You're
I got-
screwed.
I got
You're
fired,
screwed.
so it don't matter.
And they wonder why they stealing.
It's an evil system.
Yo,
man.
Nigga,
how evil is that?
It's
I can tell
you
it
can't
now.
quit. You lose your pension. You could work. You're not getting paid.
Mm.
The shit is over. You don't get your back pay. You screwed, bro.
How do you even get to work? Like, I don't got no gas to put in the car. Like,
Yeah, people ain't gonna show up, or they'll just find another job. When I worked there, you know, when they take your liquor, they take whatever.
Yeah.
They have this. They put it to the side, and then they have these big.
Ben,
It looks like these big bins, and you put it in there. You can't get it out, but it goes and gets cataloged in a warehouse somewhere. Somebody has to take those bottles out of there and count it. There's this one dude. I don't know his name.
Mhm.
I just heard about it. I literally don't know his name. But man, they would have the greatest parties, man, because that liquor, it goes somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
He was at the end of the line for this Johnny Walker.
Oh.
Boy, they was having parties.
That's
We
crazy.
leave,
It was
in,
them parties.
we leave in I don't know what city we were in, but we got the bottle in the room in the green room,
Mhm.
and I wasn't drinking. I did sober October,
Mhm.
sober November. So we leave in that Sunday. I'm like, yo, Grimy, take the bottle. Like, you don't need to waste it.
Mhm.
I didn't know. Like when I bring the bottle home, I wrap it in a towel,
Mhm.
put my luggage, and put it in the middle of the luggage with stuff over it and under it on
Mhm.
sides,
Mhm.
so it gets home safely.
Mhm.
Grimy hits me. We get back. Hey,
Mm.
hey, the t-shirts are ruined. The bottle broke in the tequila all over the t-shirts. I'm like,
They fucked up the product.
You got brown stains.
I washed the t-shirts. I said, bro, I can't sell t-shirts. I'm like, give me $20. They're like, nigga, what's wrong with this you wash that shit?
You
This
washing
fucking
the
thrift-
merch.
This secondhand t-shirt? Nah, I'm like, we can't. I said, well, you got to use those for
Pre-wash.
giveaway now. We got to just give those away.
Pre-wash shirts.
Bro, I said, you didn't wrap it in a towel? Nah, I thought I was in the middle. Nah, bro, you got to wrap it in a towel.
Man, then
You
baggage,
gotta give it cushioning, you know what I'm saying?
baggage at TSA, they don't give a
They got
damn
these
about your
baggies.
bag.
They got these baggies that you could put bottles in.
It got a
and
little
blow
cushioning.
up cushion, man.
A little bubble wrap. And
fucked up
was
the
it the blue
product.
bag?
It was, I don't remember which bag it was.
Well, suffice it to say that bag is almost done anyway. So,
Oh, I
right?
think blue bag came. I got a black bag that's done. One wheel came off. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
2 wheels came off. I said, fuck it, I just pull it like this. Once that 3rd wheel came off, this shit trash.
I can't remember the city that we were in where we were.
Josh Blue.
Josh Blue.
Yeah,
I don't
Josh
know
Blue.
how I
Shout
got
out Josh Blue, man.
Josh
Comedian
Blue. I got your merch bag
We were
today.
in North Carolina. Because I don't know why.
North Carolina?
Was it North Carolina?
I don't remember.
I think so, yeah. He was doing the early show. We were doing the late show. I don't know why they booked it like that.
Mhm.
He would do 8 o'clock. We would do 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So he had merch and had his suitcases in the green room. We had merch, our suitcases in the green room. End of the weekend, he grabbed his suitcase. He's like, yo,
Yeah.
I thought it was
grab his
his.
suitcase. Get to the airport, Josh still had the sticker on it.
Yeah.
So we like, yo, who the fuck is Josh Blue? Like, oh shit, we got Josh bag.
He was like, that's not my bag. I was like, well, whose bag
Yeah,
is it?
It's at the airport. He's like, no, it's yours.
I said, you mean to tell me I paid an extra baggage fee?
It ain't even my bag.
It wasn't even his.
Wow.
I was like, what? I got
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him up. He probably.
Oh, this was recently.
Oh man, this is earlier this year.
You still got the bag.
Yeah.
Josh like, man, fuck that bag.
I'm sure he got another one by now. He's probably like, man, I don't know what happened to the bag. He the one left it there. Josh, you left your bag.
Yeah,
and
because he was on an early show.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. There was nothing in it. So it was easy for me. I thought, Tone finally got a new
bag.
New bag.
Yeah. Yeah. Good old.
Got some merch bags, and now I'm gonna keep them.
Yeah. Yo,
Put my merch in them.
So what did you just book recently?
What did I just book?
Yeah.
I got 3 things in the pipe. One has already been out there, the World Series Adidas commercial.
Okay. So that's the thing that we was like, don't say nothing until.
Yes.
Okay.
Because,
that's what it
because
was.
you probably don't remember, but it came in while we're sitting here.
Yeah.
While we were sitting in here.
I remember.
That's when I got the text from my agent saying that I booked that and I hadn't shot it yet. Did you see that? So you kind of have to follow through on that. And then I was like, because they shot 2 or 3 versions of those Adidas commercials, depending on who was going to win the World Series.
Yeah.
So you want an Adidas commercial?
Yeah, Adidas commercial for the LA Dodgers.
Okay,
it was cool that they won. So if they didn't win, I was like, were they gonna play the commercial? Or probably not. It wouldn't apply.
Yeah.
So they had, I can't remember the other team that was gonna go to the World Series, but didn't.
Toronto Blue Jays.
No, they went to the World Series.
This is before that because that's when I got the
Toronto and Seattle. Dodgers and
was it Philly? No, not
maybe
Philly.
Maybe it was one of those.
Who was it?
They shot a commercial for that version of whoever would have went to the World Series.
World Series. I got you. Congrats on that.
So they've been playing it. So somebody was, hey, I saw it. Because they online on social media on Instagram on Adidas Dugout on Instagram. So it looked great.
Is that the one with Kendrick?
No, Hernandez. The Hernandez is on the.
Okay. They got a sick ass. It's crazy that it was
that
LA Toronto.
Yeah.
That's Drake
and Kendrick. Yeah.
So I think Nike has a commercial with Kendrick
in the car.
And they got the fucking picture of Kendrick driving.
That's what I saw.
With the trophy in the back of the lowrider.
Wow.
Driving away from Drake because Drake is
right.
He's Toronto Blue Jays. They just beat him. So it's like, yo, how crazy is that?
That is crazy.
That's and that I saw that commercial too. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that and then a couple callbacks.
Yeah.
So we'll
all
see.
right. Yeah, that's good shit, bro.
We'll see, man.
What were you talking about? What stuff you working on? Or?
No, that's what commercial because I never knew. Remember, he was like, I got an announcement. We was like, yo, let's don't talk about it until it happens.
Until it happens.
And that's what I was like, yo,
that's
what
it was.
What was that commercial that you
It was that
booked?
Adidas commercial that I got booked for. So,
nigga, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That is literally one of my resolutions for 26.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling nobody shit I'm doing, working on, trying to do, writing, nothing.
Mm.
Me telling you will be the finished product.
Right.
Yeah.
Let the finished product be this what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
I like that.
That's literally like today I sat in the house like, yo, man, people be telling people too much shit. Like,
make
and
your
we had a
plans.
conversation about this before, but like you tell somebody something and they be like negative about it.
Mhm.
And now you're like, yo, I shouldn't have said shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm like 26. The finished product will be like, that's what I was working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was writing right there.
Yeah. You're not involved.
What you been up to? That's what I've been up to right there. It's done.
Yeah. If
It's
you're not
done.
involved in it, it's like, why tell?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For what, yo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it came at the right time, man.
Right.
It
That's what's
came
up.
at the right time. So.
The check came at the right time.
Well, the opportunity.
He a thespian. The opportunity.
the
opportunity
came. Nigga, that check came
at the right time. But yeah.
Wait. 2 people I want to ask about. You said you had a neighbor that they hadn't seen for days or something like that. Was he found? Is he okay?
I believe he is in there because are you talking about my neighbor that I stayed?
Yeah, you said he's
Oh yeah, yeah.
They haven't seen him.
I have not seen him, but I've seen his light come on. Like, okay, so somebody in there.
Maybe it's on the timer.
I haven't tracked it like that.
Okay.
But you don't knock on the door.
He's crazy. So I was like,
Yeah.
but I think he's okay because it's been so long. If he's not in there, the people come down, they put that thing on the door, hey, you ain't paid rent. So action is happening. And it's him because I ain't seen no moving trucks, anything like that. His car is still there.
Right.
So, I mean,
have you seen his car in a different spot?
Nope. So he's either, I think he's recuperating from the last episode that we saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we were at the factory a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure if y'all 2 were there. I think you might have been there.
Mm-hmm.
And Chelsea was talking about there was a girl that was missing. Were you there?
I wasn't there.
Trent, were you there?
I wasn't part of the conversation.
Trent, were you at the factory that night? Were you at the factory that night when Chelsea was talking about there's a girl missing, a photographer chick that was missing?
Oh, no. I was.
You was there?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know her. And then Chelsea pulled up my pictures on her page.
Was Buddy Lewis there?
Yeah, she had worked for us in Ontario.
Yes,
and they said she was missing.
We can't find her because Buddy.
Okay.
I
don't know who took all those photos.
Yeah, they
Brittany.
said she's missing.
Yo,
huh? Prop 50
Prop
pass.
50,
That's a good thing, right? Okay.
it's okay. Man, what you got up your sleeve, California governor? Anyway, I sent Buddy Lewis. I said, man, you need some headshots.
Right. And he said he hit her.
He hit her, got the headshots, but he just got like proofs and just, he wants to do some more work with her. He's like, I can't find her. Because he wants to re-download some stuff. So it's like,
so he said he couldn't find her. Then Chelsea was like, yo, she heard she was missing. And then she was like, ask me, did I know her? I'm like, I don't know who y'all talking about. And she was like, you don't know who we talking about? Look. And it was pictures of me on her page. Like I worked with Tony Rock. I'm like, oh, that girl from Ontario.
Yeah.
She's missing? And that was weeks ago.
Yeah. So
has anyone seen her since?
No, I don't. I reached out to her, just no answer. So maybe moved away. I hope nothing happened. I would think
by now
she would either,
I got a homegirl. Now this is just I'm just giving y'all the news. Okay, I got a homegirl that I think got murdered. I got a homegirl lives in LA. Very pretty young lady. Very pretty. Nothing going on between us. We friends.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, we reach out. Hey, what you been up to? Yo, let's catch up. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got kids and I had the baby and she's like, hey, I saw the baby. And we just catch up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
She was always going back and forth to Africa. She had a business in Africa. She was working. I don't know all the details.
Right.
Was dating some African guy over there. He would come over. He was very possessive from what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
She reached out to me out of the blue. Hey, what you been up to? Damn, I haven't seen you in so long. How you been? You want to get together for lunch one day? I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going through all the bullshit I was going through in my life at the time. So I was like, I need a friend to talk to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I show up for the lunch. She never shows.
Wow.
I text her, hey, here. Hey, you close? Like, I'm talking about, this is over the top. Like, pull up on time, like 10 minutes early.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm pulling up. I know you probably on your way. I'll wait for you here. The time, hey, I'm here. I'm sitting in the back.
Nothing.
15. Yo, you close? 30. Yo, I'm about to eat because I'm sitting here. I'm hungry. I was waiting for you.
Mm.
Yo, my food's here. And now you know how slow I eat. You know how slow I eat.
Yeah, right.
Still got time to get here. Yeah.
I finished eating.
Wow.
Right.
Hey, man, don't tell me you on the side of the road somewhere and some shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm about to take off. You know, I got to go. I got stuff to do. All right, maybe some other time. Maybe you was busy. Boom.
Wow.
Never a follow-up.
Never heard from her again.
Never a follow-up.
Till this day. Now, how long ago was that?
I think, bruh.
Long enough.
I think dude sort of, yo, who the Look, never a follow-up. Never a, hey, I'm sorry about that. This is way beyond new phone time. Like, new phone time would have been past that. Like, hey, I got a new phone. You know, you get that. Sorry, my phone grace. We passed that.
Yeah.
We passed.
How about social media?
She don't have social media. She don't have social media.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah.
So I hope.
We got cool because she knew like a actor. Like, I'm literally at the damn Grove one day.
Mm.
Hey, you know my friend so and so. Yeah, you the comedian. He always be talking about you, like how cool you are, director dude. Yeah, that's my man. Yeah. Yo, hit me up. Like, we should go do lunch or something one day. Or we have parties at the house. If you and your family come by, bring your girlfriend or whatever. Then, all right, cool. Like, let me know. So we just became friends. Just chopping it up. Like, she would come to the factory sometimes, see some shows. I'm at the store. Yo, I'll pull up at the store. Me and my girlfriend's out.
So she know comedians.
Yeah. Me and my girls are out. You know, are you working tonight? Yeah, pull up to the factory. Like, I'm not going on, but I'll get y'all in and shit like that. Okay, cool. Yo, it was good, so good seeing you. My girl was like, yo, you mad funny. Blah, blah, blah. Yo, let's do lunch. Nothing.
Damn, man.
I mean, on one hand, it's like, okay, you in the type of relationship where you give up your social media page for this dude for
I
whatever.
think that dude killed her. I think that dude killed her.
Oh, man.
I hope not. But
hope not.
shit.
Who don't respond to me? You must be dead.
You must be dead.
Bitch ain't call me back. This bitch dead.
She must be dead.
I gave her my number. She ain't call me. That bitch dead.
That's a bit. That's a man. Who gonna ghost Tony?
That is a
Rock
bit.
Like, that's a bit.
I don't get ghosted. That bitch dead.
She dead.
You ever been ghosted? Yeah. What? Let somebody tell their whole story. Never happened to me before. You ain't never been ghosted? Nah, I just be assuming them bitches dead. Because who the fuck don't call me back?
Right.
I look in the obituary, a bitch ghost me.
That means
That bitch might literally be a ghost. She ghost me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna write that down. That's a good one.
Look at the obituary pages. She must be dead. That's funny.
What's next, man? You got some relaxation time coming to you. You're gonna
Yeah.
chill and reflect and get some sleep and take a hot shower. And
Oh shit! The 7th and the
manicure,
8th.
the pedicure.
7th and the 8th. I got to get on a plane. The comedy bar in Detroit. The 7th and 8th. Damn show on the 6th guy.
Yeah, I'm in Dallas the 7th. I'm going to the fight. It's a fight in Dallas
Okay.
on the 7th.
Okay.
On the 8th, I'm sorry. And I'll be home on the 9th. Me and the kiddo going to see the Steelers at the SoFi.
Oh, nice. Yeah, man. So the 7th and 8th, I'm back on the plane. I really would prefer just to chill, get my mental right.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, listen.
That's it. You got what? 3 days? 4 days?
Yeah.
3 days.
Yeah. Because I get on the plane the night before, so Thursday night. So.
Oh, you want to play in 2 nights?
Yeah, bro. But,
You know, I was going to ask you about that. So you were only supposed to stay there for how long?
from Thursday to Monday.
Thursday. Okay, so like a regular week.
Yeah,
like a regular week.
that's
Okay.
a Monday.
So you had to you got to be able to wash your clothes. Do you wash?
Oh yeah, I had to wash my drawers in the sink.
Oh wow.
With tea tree oil.
I said that. I said that.
Tea tree oil.
Yeah. I said that to Mike. I said, yo, the nigga, when he told me, yo, Trey still over there. I said, nigga, I know. Because you don't think only had like maybe 5-6 outfits. Like, I said nobody would want to be re-wearing their vacation clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Repeating vacation outfits. Like this, you go on vacation. You like, yo, this Monday. This Monday night if I go to dinner. This Tuesday. I said, nigga, gotta wear Tuesday on Friday and Wednesday on Saturday. You don't want to do that shit.
Night before the hurricane, and I'm in there scrubbing my drawers. I'm like,
tea tree oil.
I'm like, we got the tub filled up. They was like, fill your tub up in case you don't got water. You have a tub full of water. So we had a jacuzzi.
That's the wash or the drink.
The wash or the drink. Filled that up. And then when we got to the good resort, when we got back to Beverly Hills of the resort, we made it. The housekeeper washed our clothes the day before we left. Okay. And we was like, yo, can you please do some laundry for us? She was like, I'll do it. Yeah, man. It was. Listen, man.
Dang.
Listen, man.
I do that shit in nice ass hotels now, like when in the States. It's like, some nice hotels have you got to send your laundry out.
Yeah.
And I'll catch the housekeeping lady coming in. Listen, I know y'all take the sheets right downstairs and wash them shits. Can I just give you some money? You just throw my stuff in there and bring it back. She's like, fine.
Yeah.
Because you got to send it out. They're gonna charge you by article of clothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Pair of socks, $7.
That's exactly how they do it.
$10.
Yeah, you got to mark everything.
I'm like, yo, shorty, just take this downstairs real quick. This is all white. Throw it in there. Bring it back.
It's all white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that shit all the time.
So yeah, man. So Friday, Saturday, Detroit. Then I'll be back on Sunday, man, and got time off. Week or so off.
Nice.
Could be in Phoenix or whatever.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Thank
I forgot
you,
to say
man.
it the whole show. Shout out to our sponsor, Captain
Hey.
Kirk, Jamaican.
Hey, Kurt, because Kurt,
This is the hurricane right here.
Yeah, it's a hurricane, man. And Kurt, I hope you don't have any family that was affected, but he was communicating with me, the whole time, man. So I appreciate you, Kurt, man. And yeah.
Oh, yo, Kurt, you want to hear a crazy story? Wait, did I tell you this? I don't know if I told you this last time. I was in Indianapolis. I told you, right?
I think so.
I don't know if I told you on the podcast, Kirk. I'm in Indianapolis. I'm checking into the hotel. Young lady checking me in. Homie come from the back like, Tony Rock, man, what are you doing here? Middle-aged white guy. I'm like, what's up, man? Like, doing the shows at the Healing this weekend. He said, oh, I used to work at the Eventi in New York. He said, I'm friends with Kirk. I said, shit, that's what's up, man. I said, what you doing here? He said, I'm born and raised in Indianapolis. I moved to New York all those years, worked there, came here and got the same position here. And he's like, it's cheaper, like, cost of living. I'm home with my family, my friends. He's like, I'm very happy to be back. I said, oh, that's what's up, bro. And he said, hey, make sure when you come back to Indianapolis, you stay here. We'll treat you here just like we do at the Eventi. So now we got a spot to stay at in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I tell you that. I forgot homie's name. I got his card at home, but I'll text it to you later.
Yeah.
Small world.
Yeah, small world, bro.
Small
and
world.
It's all mine.
It's all mine. The world
Joe
is
Feezy.
mine. I am about to go to Eugene's Live and do the comedy collab.
Who's on the show tonight?
All I know is Mike Hill right now, and then Timmy Mason, Dwight the Barber, and some other people.
Y'all didn't know Mike Hill was doing comedy. Mike Hill from
shout out to
Fox
Mike.
Sports.
Mike Hill had a daughter, and Mike Hill's daughter and mother was in Jamaica the same time I was. So I got to reach out to Mike to make sure that his family made it back safe, because me and Mike was in contact. He was like, yo, my daughter and her mom is there in Montego Bay, man. So they're stuck. So I got to reach out to Mike too. So Mike, I hope all your family is good as well.
That's what's up, yo. That's what's up. So, New York City has a new mayor.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go home and see if any changes are being implemented quickly, that anything noticeable that we will see when I go home. Again, I'm in Dallas this weekend for the fight. Next weekend, I'm in New Jersey. New Jersey?
Yeah, Jersey. Yeah.
Jersey, then
New Brunswick.
Arizona, then Atlanta for Thanksgiving. Happy birthday to Kiki. Kiki's birthday is the day after Thanksgiving. Kiki, go see the baby. Have a good time, yo. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Welcome back to our man right here.
Appreciate it.
Glad you're safe, man. Glad the fam safe. Everybody good.
Thank you.
We will see y'all next time. Charleston, Dad, I love you very much. Peace.
Peace.